too. Good choice. Yay!
So. Zeit, dass wir hier Lien befragen.
He's cursed with eternal youth and life.
Kotatsus are made for two people.
If only we knew someone good at lockpicking.
I don't want to be a criminal anymore!
I know it's for the investigation, but you detained your friend who was just dumped.
You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
What can you not throw away? Justice, pride, Tessa figure. Yeah. Right. Totally. Not close to asking that question, me. Curious about everyone else's answer, so we'll go on a journey to the other world, Liney. If we keep going now. Ich glaube, ich brauche noch Impisch. Die Richtung habe ich noch nicht erreicht. Da habe ich schon alles. Okay, da fehlt mir noch eine. Also 4 bis 5 Dinger fehlen mir noch, ne? Tasty ist, glaube ich, crazy. Round is loving. Pretty is loving. Scary is... Scary oder round sollte impisch sein. Ja, impisch. Schön. Like Gizzy?
A frickin' course! I love her more than the Soyuz! Or any space shuttle for that matter!
What kind of comparison is that?
Dian, you're different.
Normally in Somnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you are different, Lian. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
So, can you let me go?
No.
Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right?
What was that you saw about the HVKs, Leon?
Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier. But I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you. I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Oh no, Misuki. Ja, was habe ich denn jetzt richtig gemacht? Costumes were added. K-Head, Burning Hand. Okay. Collect more than 90 Appendix Files. Ah, ich bin für Tama da. Ah, schwierig. Ryuki ist... Was macht Ryuki genau? Batshit Crazy war erst auf der anderen Route, oder? Oh, das Bild sieht nicht gut aus. Hier hat er doch jemanden erst angeschossen, oder? Naja. Wie viele Routen habe ich freigeschalten? Also wir haben einmal hier das Komeiji und Shoma Ende geschafft. Hier haben wir das Explosion Ending geschafft, was uns auf die rechte Seite hier geführt hat. Hier waren wir ausgesperrt. Das heißt, wir sind gerade in dem Somnium und gehen jetzt die Route nach. Das könnte also heißen, es hat weniger Enden als der erste Teil. Der hatte nämlich 3 Charakterenden und 2... Also einmal ein Bad Ending und True Ending.
Nah.
In order to access the staircase, we need Leon's skills.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
Nah.
Wow, Leon.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet.
Simple and clean.
So we need to convince Leon.
Correct. Mizuki, you have a call.
From who?
I do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
Connect me.
Ah, Hallöchen.
You.
We don't have time. I'll keep it short.
Due to an improvement made a few years ago, the words in the Thinker's brain can be converted into voice data and sent via phone line, which is why Leon couldn't hear Mizuki's words this time. Aha.
I just sent you something. It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye.
What's with her?
I don't know. But I have the video. I'm opening it.
Oh,
Father! How could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
wow.
No!
Kizuna, think about it. This is what's best for the both of you.
What was that?
Unknown, but it looked similar to a wink sync.
Okay, putting aside the masked woman part, let's just say the video is real.
It seemed to be Kizuna being threatened by her father, Richie, to break up with Leon.
But that's so mean!
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
Leon, listen.
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip.
Okay.
Dieser Mund gerade.
Leon, if you agree to my favor, I'll share something you'll really want to know.
Something I'd want to know.
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
Und er hatte den Bait geschluckt. Ah, das
This is totally crazy.
ist schön aufgeräumt.
The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nye's finances, that is.
Und trotzdem rieselt hier Sand runter.
So, what are we doing here?
Ist da irgendwas drinne?
Ah, well,
Seems to be some sort of sacrificial pedestal. Nice flag. Get it? Nice flag. Torch is lighting the area. A thick pillar is holding up the ceiling. Sand coming down from the ceiling. Thank.
oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that? That's no big deal.
2, 4, 6, 8.
For me,
Klasse.
it's like opening a pickle jar.
Ah, I see.
But why are we here?
There should be a hidden safe around here.
Ah, stimmt. Ach, was Shoma uns erzählt hat.
I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file?
About the information.
And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Aber er ist unser Airhead.
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right, she was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father...
Das war nicht schon ersichtlich, nachdem ihm noch Geld nachgeschmissen wurde?
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
Ist aber nicht nett.
Seriously? Ricci said that?
Oh oh. Bring ihn doch gleich um.
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff. But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
Unser Airhead.
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
Anyway, where's the safe?
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second.
Angeber.
It seems to be for ritual purposes.
Maybe inside that torch.
Tokiko would be covered in burns.
Maybe behind the flag.
Nothing is there. It's too high anyway.
Wo könnte das nur sein?
Maybe inside the pillar.
That could be a possibility, but you should search more.
Na, nicht im Sand? Schade. So.
What?
That's...
Welche rechte Seite fehlt uns noch? Tokikos, oder?
Mizuki.
I know. Hiya! This is...
Das müsste Tokikos sein, oder die fünfte Person. Oder?
You've gotta be kidding.
I do not know who this is, but...
Okay.
They're another victim of the HB case.
Da lag ich drin, weck mich nicht. Sorry. Sweet Silent Thought. SST. Was? 15 Minuten später? Nee, 25? Oh, Lien. Sieht eher aus wie eine Schaufensterpuppe. Weißt du, ich dachte, das wird so die Route mit Lien und Kizzy wegen dem SOMNIUM, aber... Tja. Okay.
No, I'm not okay. I'm at my limit here. Seeing dead bodies back to back like this?
Ich kann gar nicht mehr. Kann ich mehr auf die Flagge gucken.
That face.
Synthetic skin made from chitin. Often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
Burn patients.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
Ist das die Seite, mit der... Ist das die Seite, mit der er weitergelebt hat? Weil wie Moma schon richtig mal gesagt hat, es könnte ja sein, dass die Körper zusammengenäht wurden. Nee, Gens Kopf wäre ja deformiert. Außerdem
I have no idea what's going on.
ist, glaube ich, nicht sein Bodytype. Der müsste viel muskulöser sein.
All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss, but it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's,
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file.
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here after all.
Safe. Was gibt's denn hier noch zum Angucken? Hier gibt's auch gar nichts weiteres. Ich kann nicht nach oben gucken.
I remember Shoma saying...
She seemed caught off guard. There was a small safe back there.
Aha.
It's a hidden safe!
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch? A button? An input device?
Einfach draufhauen.
Hey! What are you doing?
It was getting really annoying, so...
What? Do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right.
Lian.
Hey, Lian.
Yeah, got it. It's open.
Open Sesame.
There it is!
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside. I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Lian walked back to where he was standing. So, was steht da jetzt
Now,
drin?
Mizuki,
Yeah?
Turn the page on the file.
it is a printout from a PC.
Das klang genauso wie die Buchseiten einfach, ich glaube in Skyrim. Das klang einfach genauso. Generischer Soundstock.
It begins like this. Everything is here for the Freyer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
Yes.
What does she mean by Freyer?
Unknown. Let's keep reading it.
I opened up a random page and read it. Or read it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuwe family, yes. But he is my son.
Jin.
I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Shikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry.
Einfach die rechte Seite abschneiden.
His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed.
War das das Iowan-Kind?
The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Shikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin, Uru Samazuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Shikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away.
Sie haben ihn entführt.
The transplants happened for years, more than a decade. From Uru's right half to Jin's right half. And ultimately, the right half of his face as well.
Nein. Ach, was mache ich denn hier? Also haben wir Uro vor 6 Jahren als erstes gesehen. Huh.
All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in the basement of the Institute. Like an animal, raised solely to be Jin's donor.
Fuck, für 10 Jahre.
I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him.
Und in dem anderen Part haben wir die linke Hälfte der Maske runtergemacht und da war Jin dran. Huh.
Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me.
Das heißt, im SOMNIUM von der anderen Route haben wir dann Urus Seite gesehen?
Even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of knives. This world is not real, and therefore, your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilts rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words, as I learned of the great deception that is this world. I lost all emotion.
It's more, but it would take a while to read everything. I skimmed through the pages so I could scan everything.
Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
I was born into the world. Shut up, oh no. Ich glaube, das ist impisch, oder? Ich hoffe es mal. Ja. I'm angry. Going to bear your child. D? Oh ja. A face horn transplant.
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective. The tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
Alter, wie sah fucking Uro in der Zeit aus? Why not the whole face?
The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nyes, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of percent is a holy sign of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Samazuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
What? Ein schönes Prozentzeichen.
What?
I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
Mit 16? Ah.
What?
Jin
As
Furue.
indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
Chikara Horadori.
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin. Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's.
What the fuck?
The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
What the fuck?
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somazuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somazuki.
Where is the other half?
You already know.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th.
Oh.
That was Uru too?
Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half.
Was fehlt uns noch die linke Seite von Jin?
So, this and this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical.
Aber die DNA-Proben haben übereingestimmt, oder? Oder weil sie so nah am Genom waren?
Besides the fact that they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
Ah, natürlich.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes.
What Slicer found in the basement of Horadori Institute?
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other.
Combining bodies.
Yes, it seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half.
Das ist ein fehlgeschlagenes Medizinprodukt. Das Ding da unten.
Which is why there are 2 slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic.
What about Jin's face in the media?
Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face.
Der wurde nie in der Öffentlichkeit gezeigt.
Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him. Now we know who Terror is.
The diary in the basement of Horridori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
In Ryukis Somnium kann man nicht Jin Fury eingeben. Das wäre eigentlich auch noch lustig. Das ist irgendwas... Der Nachname ist leider zu lang. Oder könnte das andersrum eingeben?
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
Yes, he is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.
Are you in garden?
Leon!
Kizzy!
What is going on here, Big Sis? I answered your call, that is why I am here, but I did not know he would be here.
Leon...
I know. Kizzy?
Aww.
I heard what your dad said, but I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore.
Sagt er 8 Stunden, nachdem er eingebrochen ist.
I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy. And your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want. To the ends of the earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right. Kizzy, I'm gonna make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is going to take away your freedom.
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
Leon, I understand. Please, take me with you. Higher. Farther. To the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Leon! What are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get so excited they pee?
Oh nein. Spiel, ihr wart... Spiel bitte. Das war doch so eine gute Szene. Was soll das?
It's kind of like that.
What?
Well, let's begin.
Time to dance.
Start the music!
Tanzen Vampir.
And gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am lonely. I need to be home.
Aw.
You truly are too good to me.
Huh? Did you say something really nice just now?
No, I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey!
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
Frag das mal den Vater.
Happily ever after. Case closed.
I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We still haven't solved the HB case completely.
That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here.
What?
What?
They will be here shortly.
How shortly?
Let's see. Another 2 seconds.
Polizei. Nice. What? What?
There they are.
Daddy? Hat er die angeheuert?
The girl's there too.
Mr. Chieda said to get her back. Don't hurt her.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 Leute.
What about the guy and the other girl?
Can we kill them?
He didn't say no killing.
That makes things easier.
Who are these guys?
I believe Ricci hired them.
Jeez, way to ruin the mood.
Pout.
Get back, you two. I'll take care of them. Leon, protect Kizzy.
Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold dead body.
They vanished.
Ich dachte kurz, sie werden digital.
You?
So, wie der Prophet.
I was just passing by.
Ist das nicht unser?
No, you weren't.
Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermo mode.
Right. I can see their body heat signatures.
Warum weiß sie, dass wir Thermo-Mode haben?
Wait, how did you know that?
I guess.
No, you didn't. Oh, hold up. That's my bike. Could you at least ask?
Mizuki, I think you have it wrong.
What do you mean?
Das ist doch nicht unseres.
I got it on the internet.
Ugh.
Anyway. Let's go.
Warum hat sie auch ein Eisenrohr wie wir? Oder hat sie uns das geklaut? ...35. Wow. Ich find's das Spiel sogar zugetrauen, sorry.
Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something?
Stronger than Black Widow, that's for sure.
Bitch Avengers?
Let's get out of here!
Thanks. You helped me out again.
No, don't worry about it.
Ah. Das ist kein guter Kleber.
So, what's going on here?
Zaubi der Prophet. Oh. Wait. Nee.
Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag.
Ich dachte kurz, das ist... Gab es nicht ein Beta-Design mit der Frisur? Okay, what? Was geht hier vor?
The Nasik blue loses its hold over time.
Big sis?
Nice seeing you again, Kizuna.
Ach, stimmt.
Quartz?
Warte, sie hat beim MoMA gearbeitet?
Please stop calling me that. Hold on. I'm trying to process this. Kizzy and Lian? You know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff happened and...
Maskuon hat aber recht gehabt, wenn sie ihre Maske abnimmt, will man sterben, so hart ist sie. Oh, das ist ja dann gut am Anfang, wie sie auf uns geschossen hat, hat ja Mizuki gesagt, schießt bestimmt auf mich, weil ich heißer bin.
Stuff happened? Fine, whatever.
Hat sie auch einen AI-Ball, wenn da eine blau ist?
I'll think about it later. What I want to know is... your face. We can talk about it all later.
Ist das auch ein AI-Ball?
More importantly, Kizzy and Lian, you need to get out of here.
Weißt du, was lustig... Warte, ist auf dem... Nee. Es wäre ja lustig, wenn sie dann auf dem Cover das Design nehmen würden von ihr. Dann könntest du sagen, ey, guck mal, Last Woman war auf dem Cover.
Those guys might come back with reinforcements.
Oh, right.
You can use my bike. There's a helmet under the seat. The keys are still in the ignition.
Also in dem Ende wird Gisuna von Lian entführt, als sie...
Are you certain this is okay?
No, but just give it back as soon as you can, okay?
I can't thank you enough for this. Kizzy, hold on tight.
Okay.
Also ich mag auch Add a Rabbit.
Do you know where you're going?
Well...
To the ends of the earth.
All right. Let's go!
Also was sagst du zu dir, dass sie in den anderen Zeitsträngen ein anderes Gesicht hat? Schrödingers Katze, hä?
Bye, you two!
Wäre nicht das erste Mal, dass...
You stay happy forever!
dass Ushikoshi das macht.
Thank you!
My my big sisters.
Und Crash.
Happy forever too.
Off they go. They'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong? Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that... we need to get rid of those guys.
Hm?
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki.
Das Spiel dachte sich einfach so, was ist besser als eine Mizuki? 2 Mizukis.
Mizuki. Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then, let's start. Yeah!
Was? Naja, könnte immer noch... So, kann bestimmt immer noch was kommen. Kizuna und Leon Road. Never mind. Okay. Route available. Das haben wir schon ganz viele Infos vom Spiel. Ich weiß nicht, wer Terra ist. Was mit Uru passiert ist. Fehlt jetzt noch, ich denke mal, wie es... Oh nein, I was gonna die. Oh. Oh, June. Du...
Hey, what's going on?
Du hast einfach alles verpasst.
Ah, okay. Well, thanks for everything, Iva.
Also June, wir haben erfahren, wer Terra ist, wir haben erfahren, wer Masked Woman ist und wir haben ein Happy Ending für Kizuna und Leon.
Huh? Did I die?
Yeah, you must be dead. You're floating.
Ich sehe eigentlich meinen Personen... Ah, das war gar nicht angezeigt. What do you think of AI? Scary? Oh nee, das geht mir crazy. I'm looking to take over the world. Became a child, you tell me what? Oh, Ota. Ah, gut. Mischievous and cocky child. Otaku who visits Akiba every day. Kind of pretentious and loves Iris Eye. No way. Was wollte ich denn? Yeah, he's nur ein Leon-Ending. So, das heißt, wenn ich mir jetzt das mal angucke, denke ich mal, dass es noch einen Somnium gibt. 3, 4, 6, 7 Endings? Ob das doch wirklich so kommt? Pfeil. Oh, es fehlen noch 2 Personen hier. Woman, probably. Ah. Das haben wir hier gesehen. Uru Sumizuki. Profession unemployed. Likes Tokiko, nice teaching. Dislikes Jin, Chikara, those who impede the plan. Filling in Tokiko's prophecy journaling. Knowledge in molecular biology, electrical engineering, quantum mechanics. The true identity of Terra. When he was 6, he was kidnapped by Chikara and Tokiko from Iran. He was held in the basement of Horridor Institute and constantly had the organs in his right half taken away, ultimately his face as well. Here's Jin Furay. Killed by Terra aka Yuri Sumizuki 6 years ago. He had inoperable tumors in the right side of his body and constantly received organs from Uru, ultimately his face as well.
You're right. I suppose I can float in this somnium. This is interesting.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, dass wir noch ein Ding.
I have little experience in this regard. It happens quite often, once in a while.
Which is it? Quite often or once in a while?
Jetzt bin ich gespannt, was auf der anderen Seite
It
passiert.
depends on the mental state of the subject of the sink. This is Leon's dreamscape.
I think I remember him telling me it was always his dream to fly.
So, aber wie war eigentlich heute das Meme für den Ping? Gut, oder? Mit dem Your Name Poster.
Sometimes a person's wants show up in their dreams, especially the more straightforward types, like Leon. Somnium scan, activate!
What's this?
A lockpicking tool favored by professionals.
Locksmiths and thieves.
Maybe Leon used to use this.
Ach, Elfen.
It appears to be a stick, but there is something interesting about it. It is made of a lead alloy. I do not believe that is particularly common in safes.
Can you open it?
No, it is locked.
Got it. Makes sense that Leon's dream is like this.
Was passiert eigentlich bei Break Open?
Isn't lead soft? You can break it, right?
Well, I suppose I could try. Not even a dent. My hand doesn't hurt either. I suppose the material properties don't really matter in a dream. Wow! Tons of money!
A little cliche.
I'm rich! I shouldn't get so hyped up. I'm only gonna steal just this once. I'm going to escape poverty and find a good job.
So, wo ist er denn? Da ist er.
A And there is a keyhole and a keypad for inputting a code. It looks like we need an 8-digit code.
So this needs a key and a code?
I am guessing it.
So this...
Nee, warte, wie war er? Hi. Hat er es gespellt?
Let's just try this number.
Huh? What? It opened? There are 10 million different combinations. How did you know?
So gut ist es sogar was triggert.
It was an educated guess based on logical theory.
That sounds wrong, but you are strangely persuasive.
I'm a genius. My intuition scares me. Is this a magazine?
It looks like a job search magazine.
They're all kinda meh. Huh? How do you read this?
Harder Institute?
Dury Research Institute? I don't know what that is, but I bet I can land that janitor position.
This is the memory of when Leon gave up a life of thievery.
I'm guessing he meant Horadori.
Right, the Institute.
Oh, it turned into a key.
The ceiling opened up.
What's that paper?
Let's look around.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
So, wo war das Silver Safe? Na da, oder? Ne, White Safe.
This safe does...
How can we open it?
It looks like a normal safe, but its composition is unknown. It is locked, but it has no keyhole.
Something is definitely suspicious about it. But if we don't know how to open it...
We can try checking other things first.
Right.
Ich frag mich, was diesen White Safe ist. Beim letzten Mal konnten wir ja auch nicht öffnen.
An unopened safe. It has a keyhole and a voice activation device. This safe should either open with a key or voice detection.
Nur Voice.
Whose voice should I imitate?
Kizzy's.
Kizzy's.
And what should I say?
My friends.
What would Leon want to hear? I know. Say, my prince.
My prince! It opened. How did you know?
Leon is just that easy to read.
Oder wir haben ein Déjà-vu. Outer Schokolade.
I've always liked this. It really takes me back. Thanks so much.
Don't worry about it. You work really hard. You're not afraid of getting dirty. You even do a good job with the toilets. Though you can be a little rash sometimes.
I'll work on that. I really was a no-good person not too long ago. I was straying off the path. And that's the nice way of putting it. But from now on, I'm going to work hard as a janitor at Horadori Institute. Eventually, I'm gonna be the CEO. Or maybe president is the title there. Anyway, this is when my life begins to skyrocket.
So. Gehen wir diesmal die Nicht-Tricks-Route.
It sounds like he's talking to an older woman.
Sounds like he was a little clumsy, but well liked.
This key is...
Aiba!
It's okay. I can move.
What's with that thing?
The person who falls to those ends can wear ways of you.
Damn it! I haven't done a single thing wrong since I started at Horadori Institute. I didn't steal anything! You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
That annoying voice. It's Chikara, isn't it?
That sounded like what Chikara said to Liam when he got fired.
Ugh, that damn Chikara.
I understand how you feel, but there is more we must do.
You're right. Hey, do you still have the key from earlier?
Of course. I have been keeping it close.
I'm sure it'll come in handy. Let's look around.
Got it.
Oh, this is the one.
An old...
I think I remember...
What is that stereo doing in Liam's song? Though I don't know if we would get a reaction. Oh, I can hear something.
Shh! Not so loud. We'll hear us. I sense her. Kizzy. I gotta say, pretty pumped right now. It felt like I went straight to heaven. So, I've decided. I'm gonna marry her! My heart feels like a jackhammer, like it's gonna burst out of my chest any second.
What's going on?
Comments Liam has made in the past are being mixed like some kind of whack mashup.
Let's pretend we never heard it and move on.
There.
There's nothing in here. We can't play anything.
Not necessarily. Perhaps Liam never conceptualized a cassette tape inside. If we press the play button, it may still play something.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
And...
and gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am lonely. I need to be home.
Why are you dancing, Aiba?
Warum nicht?
Dancing is fun because we can all do it together.
Well, okay. 2 safes came out.
Maybe the key from earlier would come in handy here.
But we only have 1 key.
Ich frage mich echt, was mir das mit dem weißen Safe zu tun hat, der da ganz oben war. So, open metal safe.
Huh?
Liam vor ihm. Au, Junge. Open the memory of Gen. Aha. Open all lock.
This place is...
Ach, deswegen ist das Poster auch da.
Inside the safe? Kinda reminds me of Brahmin.
Let's look around.
Viele Sachen, mit denen wir interagieren können. Put on hat.
You want me to put this on?
It'll look good on you. Please? Whoa. You look really suspicious.
Ach du Scheiße.
Tell Gen that next time you see him.
Liam and Gen are developing a strong friendship. We will spill the beans about him. Dass die ganzen Haare darunter bekommen hat. Ist das auch einfach eine Maske?
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Ah, die Masked Womans. Gesichtserkennung? Gesichtserkennung.
A large safe. This looks like some kind of facial recognition device.
So we need a face registered to the device to open it.
Oh, it worked.
So it was registered again.
Sein Essen.
Everything's screwed up, man. Why'd it come to this?
You'll drive yourself crazy no matter how hard you try to change. Doesn't mean you'll be accepted. You'll drive yourself crazy thinking about it. Sometimes the world is just unfair. That's just life. But there is hope. At the very least, I'm grateful that you and Mr. Date are my friends.
Genny? You're my best friend, Genny. And I'm pretty sure Date thinks so too. Let me know if you ever need anything. I'll help you out.
Thanks. Now eat this while it's still hot.
Okay. Thanks for the food.
It's a good thing he has such good friends.
What the?
No! You can't open this!
Mizuki, over there.
Yeah, let's go.
No! Please don't open it!
Looks like this is the place.
What's in here?
Ah!
Sorry, Liam, but we gotta open this before you can stop us.
Let's start with the keyhole.
Open.
How's this? Yes, it opened.
You're getting good at this.
Now I need the code. This number. Correct! We did it!
Let's try the voice.
My prince! Correct.
That's like a master key.
Next is the stereo.
We saw this earlier, too.
Ach nee.
Start the music!
What?
Last is the facial recognition. That should be all of it.
Thanks, Genny.
I said stop!
Now, what could be inside?
This is Brahmin.
You haven't used this lock in a while, have you? The
Uh-oh.
mechanism itself is pretty simple, but it's all rusted out. Lucky for you, this is child's play for me. And there!
Eine Leiche?
Get it open?
Yeah, I struggled a bit with it, but... Now, let's see what's inside.
What the?
A body?
Hey, is this for real?
How can this be?
Why are you surprised? You didn't know? Well, I guess that makes sense. If you knew, you wouldn't have asked me to open the lock and see what's inside. What the? This must be for the HB case. Why is this here?
Inside Brahmin's freezer. A victim of the HB case.
Oh, again.
But that corpse...
We cannot investigate any further here. We have to go to Brahmin in the real world and check.
Which means...
We're out of time.
Found the body at Brahmin. Who's there?
Hey, Mizuki? Are you sure about this?
What?
Well, Genny isn't here. We should at least get permission from him first.
Just do it.
Fine.
So, ist er noch da oder ist er schon weg?
It's open.
Okay, open it. Just like I thought.
But this is...
Uro.
Who is this?
Oh. Hallöchen.
Genny? Mame?
Ah, shit. Oh. Mame.
Can we talk?
Und ja, natürlich 15.
I know why Leon opened the lock on the freezer. You asked him to, didn't you, Genny?
Yeah.
So now I want to know who that body is and why it's there. What do you have to say for yourself?
Erstmal Tamagotchi. What chocolate do you like? Chocolate bar. It's chocolate with a cute drawing. Oh, naughty. Okay, Ota. Warum kann ich Leon fragen, ob... Did you kill them, Genny? What? It's Mama. She has a grave look on her face. You okay?
Yeah. Somehow.
Anything about the corpse?
I don't know. I have no idea who it is.
Mama saw the corpse in the freezer. She seemed to be completely shocked by it. Where were you, Genny?
We need to go shopping for ingredients.
Wie immer.
Right, we're out.
You're going now?
There's a 24-hour supermarket nearby.
It is past midnight. The date is February 15th.
Did you kill them, Genny?
What, are you dumb?
Why is that a dumb question?
If Genny did this, why would he show me the body? And it's not like he killed me or anything after.
That is a fair point. In the Somnium earlier, Gen was surprised to see the body.
Then why didn't Genny call the police?
Well, I have my reasons.
What the hell does that mean?
Anything about the corpse?
Nothing. I've never seen this person before.
When did you open the lock on the freezer?
I remember it was around sunrise on the 13th. I got a call from Genny.
I didn't say anything about the corpse.
I've been buddies with Genny for a long time. I can't narc on my bro. That would make me a total scumbag. Why would I do that?
It's Genny. His expression is hidden by his mask. Who's that corpse?
We have no idea.
The identity of the corpse is unknown. Their face does not match any persons of interest in our database. All we can determine for certain is that this is the left half of their body, and their face has a very distinct marking.
Yeah, we can tell just by looking.
How long was the corpse been in there?
I don't know how long it's been here.
This is your business, isn't it? How can you tell me you don't know?
Was there a corpse in the freezer?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. The body just... out of nowhere.
Are you serious? You're still gonna play this game?
Do I look like I'm playing games?
Well...
Who killed him?
How would I know?
With the corpse being cut in half, the culprit is almost certainly Terror. The cut section is similar to the other recovered bodies.
Which would mean this person was sliced in half in the basement of Horridori Institute.
Most likely.
I remember Boss saying...
Yeah, 5 different DNA. Which means there might be another yet undiscovered victim.
When was the freezer locked?
I think it was about 6 years ago.
6 years?
I lost the key.
Hold on. Are you trying to act suspicious? You wouldn't just leave your freezer locked for 6 years. It's common sense.
With that acknowledged, it is clear that the body was not frozen recently. It shows signs of being frozen for at least several years.
Er hat die ganze Zeit die Strompreis
Sorry, I got a little carried away there.
Für einen Raum, den er nicht benutzen kann.
Honestly, I don't want to accuse you of anything. But your story makes no sense. It doesn't add up. Could you please tell me more?
Mizuki, let's move. SAT is on their way here.
What? Why the SAT?
I believe Boss called them. She was monitoring the Somnium earlier.
So Boss knows there's a corpse here.
Right.
But why would she call the SAT?
This is getting annoying.
Genny? What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
The police are on their way. The SAT. The Special Assault Team.
What the...
Eavesdropping?
Screw this. I don't want any part of it. Sorry, but I'm out of here.
Wait, Leon!
So, ich glaube, das ist jetzt noch die... Das ist die Action-Szene mit Gen. Die gab es auch im Trailer. Wo er auf der Straße mit einer Pfanne steht.
What?
Leon!
Let's go.
Yeah. What's all this?
Amame, get inside Brahmin.
Okay.
Don't you think this is a bit much?
Die nächste Action-Szene mit einem maskierten Verbündeten.
It's not like there's a monster on the loose.
That's exactly why we're here. We were told that there were 2 monsters here.
2?
And one of them might be related to Terror. So we're here to detain them.
Are they talking about Genny?
Most likely.
Und wer ist das zweite Monster?
Who's the other person?
You, ma'am. We were told you might resist. Normal police can't handle you, which is why we were called in.
Ah.
Who told you all this?
The leader of Abyss, Miss Kuranushi.
Damn. She's got me there.
Do you plan to resist arrest?
I don't like how these guys use violence to get what they want. So yeah, I'm not going down without a fight.
Das ist doch keine gute Idee als Polizist.
That is quite the contradiction.
Hey, quit wasting time. Let's do this.
Huh?
You're gonna put up a fight, aren't you?
He did it again.
He's listening to our conversation.
Was ist mit Gen?
Let's do this.
Was bist du, Gen?
Mizuki, you take care of the guys over there. I'll take care of these guys.
Got it!
Whoa. Warte, ein zweiter? Was?
What's going on? Who are you?
I'm Gen.
But you're over there too.
I'll explain later. We need to save him first.
Wie sie einfach irgendwie treten.
Ugh. I don't know what the hell is going on, but fine. SAT is all over the street.
It would be hard to get through there.
What do we do?
Wait, I have an idea. No time to explain. Mizuki, follow my orders. Equip scatter shot in your revolver.
Why?
There's no time. Just do it.
Okay.
Now, tell Gen this. There is a vending machine. Throw it to the other side of the street.
A vending machine?
Yes. It is a vending machine for pornographic magazines.
Oh nein.
Hurry!
Hey, Genny. You see that vending machine?
Was ist denn? Ah, da.
I get it. That's a good plan. You don't even have to say it. I've got it. Here I go.
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
Warte, was? Date? Deswegen hört er uns. Oh boy. What the fuck?
Date?
Oops.
We should be safe here for now.
You changed clothes?
That outfit was so hard to move in. With the wireframe and all the stuffing. It's the only reason those guys were able to beat me up.
Forget about that! There's so many questions I need answered. I won't let you leave until I have them.
Das erklärt er jetzt auch, dass es den in einer anderen Route gibt. Oder immer noch ein komischer Auftritt dort.
What if I want to use the bathroom?
You can't just do that here?
What if it's number 2?
Then I'll feed it to you.
Ugh.
Look, all you have to do is talk to me. So let's hear it.
Is it real again? It's super pervert detective Date. What happened?
Day of the explosion at the cathedral, I was captured by terror.
What? Were you okay?
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here now. When I came to, I didn't know where I was. I don't know why terror captured me. I wasn't sure if he was gonna torture me for information and confidential police secrets, or maybe he just wanted someone to play backgammon with. Anyway, I was held there for a whole day. Then, a white snake slithered into the room. When I saw that, I felt my power churning inside of me. And that's how I was able to break out of the room I was being held in.
A white snake?
Wait. What's this about a snake?
Oh, the snake? I'll tell you about it some other time.
Ah, die Geschichte mit dem Pornomerk Power. What happened after?
I had lost my memory, actually. I think when the ceiling collapsed, something fell on my head. I had completely forgotten that I'm a special agent at Abyss.
Ah, natürlich.
After I escaped, I wandered around the country. I had no memories, so I took on day labor jobs.
What the fuck, Spiel?
Before coming back here, I worked at a hot springs in Atami.
So you were there.
I really should have drowned him.
Get your memory back?
Yeah, I've got it back now. It was a few days ago when I saw the news about the stadium. February 10th. Jin Furroway's left half being found. At that moment, I remembered everything. About my past, the HB case, everything. But I didn't return to Abyss right away. I decided to start my own investigation.
Why?
I thought there might be something fishy about Abyss. I thought maybe terror was involved somehow.
Was ask him how that would even be possible, but I stopped myself. It was Bonds who sent the SAT.
So that's why you didn't contact us until now.
I'm sorry for not telling you right away.
The 6th year Data spent wandering around, he had his silicone mask off. After getting his memory back, he started using it again. His reasoning was a hostess girl at Nakameguro remembers his face. Why were you taking on Genny's appearance?
I knew that Horodori Institute and NICE were involved with the HB case. Gen had connections with Horodori Institute and his acquaintances with Tokiko. So I asked Gen to let me borrow his appearance and his name. I thought it would make it easier for me to investigate Horodori Institute and NICE.
You didn't refuse, Genny?
I can't say no to Date.
Verständlich. So these last few days you were Genny?
No, I wanted to investigate something else. So I wasn't Gen the whole time.
Yesterday, or technically 2 days ago now, the 13th, that was actually me.
It's okay, Amame. I made an oath. I will protect you with my life, so don't you worry about a thing.
I know that Nyes is trying to do something crazy, but I still haven't been able to find Terror. The only real lead I have is the body that was found at Brahmin. But I don't know who it is or how it got there. I wanted to ask Gen about it.
That corpse. I carried it to the freezer. I locked it and threw the key into the ocean.
Where did you find the corpse?
Vor 6 Jahren. Jin war im Dings. Im Studio. Misetan. Das hat ja Komeiji gefunden.
I can't tell you. Even if it means getting arrested, I can't tell you.
It's okay, Kenny.
Amame.
Will you talk?
Yeah.
No, Amame.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused, Genny. I can't take it anymore. I asked Genny to carry the corpse to Brahmin 6 years ago.
Studio der weiter?
And hide it in the freezer.
But why?
That body. My father found it.
Ande Komeiji.
Yonoharu Enda?
Mizuki, you know? Did Shoma tell you?
Yeah.
Assuming her story is true, that aligns with Terror's diary. The person who took the corpse really was Yonoharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeiji. That's how and why he became a target.
Did Komeiji steal the corpse?
My father had a huge debt. He borrowed money from bad people. They told him,
Listen, Andy's Komeiji. Your dear little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas. Am I clear?
He was gonna blackmail Terror for money?
yes. When he found the body, he was really drunk.
Taksim hat es vor 6 Jahren gefunden. Aber es klang so, als wäre es in der Gegenwart passiert.
He saw Jin Furue's body at the studio. And then, early the next morning, he found the other corpse at the rooftop amusement park. He told me something came over him, and he just did it.
How did you end up with the body?
6 years ago on the 11th, my father called me home. The floorboards were overturned, and in the floor was the suitcase. Shoma wasn't home at the time. My father was just standing there. No expression.
The corpse was in that suitcase?
Yeah, I think after he sobered up, he realized the mistake he made. He didn't know what to do, so he called me.
What happened next?
He told me everything that he did.
Oh my god! You're so stupid, you know that? You're like the stupidest bottom-feeding dad ever!
Fuck, Komeiji. Dich mochte echt ja gar keiner.
I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't going to fix this!
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
So you took the body to Gen's place?
Yes.
So Genny did nothing wrong. I asked him to do it.
Amame.
Okay, I get it. Genny was staying quiet to protect you, Mame. But I need to know more. I want to ask one more thing.
We can continue this later.
What?
This is an emergency. The building has been surrounded.
What?
Kommt jetzt wieder Masked Woman? Ne, Klaus kommt einfach zur Rettung.
Thanks for the show. A true monster, just like the rumors. It was quite the spectacle. But enough is enough. Our team is equipped with live rounds.
Uh-oh.
Please surrender, or else...
Or else what? You gonna shoot us to death? I'd like to see you try.
Mizuki, you're being irrational. What are you planning?
Also beim letzten Mal waren es noch Getränke. Flashbang.
I'm going to stun grenade them and get past them while they're immobilized.
Are you serious? Even if you get past them, what will you do after that? Do you plan on running away forever? All four of us?
Mizuki, I agree with Aiba. There's no point trying to fight our way out of this. We should just raise the white flag.
Okay.
Oh, wie langweilig. Ah.
Mommy! Run, Kenny!
Amame!
Don't be stupid! Stay back! Mommy.
Uh-oh.
Drop your gun! Amame!
Kenny.
If that's how it's gonna be, I'll create an opening for you. Amame, you run through it, okay?
Please, Kenny!
Detain him!
Holy shit, was für Arschlöcher.
Kenny didn't do anything wrong! He's a kind person! He didn't do anything wrong! This is all my fault! Stop! Stop! Please stop!
No!
Mommy!
Open fire!
Oh no. What the fuck?
Amame, are you okay?
Yes! But Kenny here...
Don't you worry about me. As long as you're okay. That is...
Kenny! 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 Stay with me!
Amame, I have a favor to ask. Can you sing me that song?
What song?
The flower that blooms in snow.
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I sing in the dark. The shadows settle in. We embark, but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you.
think I can talk much longer. So I wanted to tell you something.
Nein, Tamagotchi. Das ist kein gutes Timing. Akihabara. Sunfish Pockety. Junge, Junge. Na, seid ihr glücklich?
I liked you as a friend. At least, that's what I told myself. But I truly loved. I just couldn't accept it. Even after I realized it, I acted like a friend, treated you almost like a daughter. That's how I acted around you. It was the first time in my life I felt like this. I didn't know what to do.
Kenny, you're so cute.
What about me is cute? I'm as rugged as my name suggests.
But I like that about you. I like how big and strong you are. Just being near you makes me feel safe.
That would change real quick if I took off my mask.
Will sie jetzt runter?
No, that's not true. I think your face is nice too. I like you whether or not you have a mask on.
She probably likes me as a friend. Or maybe it's something more childish, like her stuffed animal or pet. But I was okay with that, as long as it meant being with her. And then she came to me for help. The situation was dire, but it made me so happy. But it was fleeting. I knew nothing would come of it. I am hideous after all. Oh God, how could you be so cruel? I wish I never realized how I truly felt. Nothing happens, nothing's there. I wanted to live a plain, dull life. I wanted to die quietly, alone. And now, everything that's hurt me before means nothing. Everything that's hurt me before is nothing compared to the hurt I feel now. Oh God, why are you so cruel to me? She'll never love me. She's precious, pure, innocent, and beautiful. Why did you have to show her to me, God? I resent you, Creator. I curse you for this terrible fate you've given me. No, I can't. That's not the truth. I am grateful to God. I met you. My fate was meeting you.
Kenny!
Mame. I am truly happy.
No. Kenny, you're kidding, right?
Again.
No. No! Kenny! Kenny!
Again und Amal mit dem schlechtesten Ending. Holy shit. So. Gucken wir hier nochmal ein bisschen rein. Ja, das war ein Ende, ja. Marmelbar und Fortune Telling. She sees Tokyo amid she's Jin Fury's mother and that Chikara is the father. She knows that Jin must be the Almighty. Ah, hier steht's nochmal. Terror makes an experience. His face is revealed and Mizuki is shocked. It's Jin's Fury who is already dead. Das ist einfach das Annihilation-Ending aus Teil 1. Nur für 2 Charaktere. Wir haben nichts... Na gut, wir haben gelernt, dass der Körper im Freezer war und der hatte, wie er gelebt hat, aber... Wir haben ja wenig da gelernt. Gute Nacht, sorry. Ich gucke auch nur kurz rein, wie es hier weitergeht.
Oh, you came. Good.
So, wir sind also in der Abandoned Factory zusammengebrochen mit Date.
Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy. It's on me. It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings.
Es sind wieder gerade.
That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward.
Und auch lustig, dass wir auf der ganz rechten Seite jetzt mit den 2 Endings nicht Ryuki gesehen haben.
Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
Mama.
Yup. You got me. I wanted to slurp on the juices of young men, which is why I sliced them in half. Oh, come on, there's no way. Besides, Komeiji and Chikara are not young. Care to give a more serious answer?
Tokiko.
I see. She was involved in the HB case, but I don't think she did the deed.
Jin.
Why would it be Jin? He was the first victim.
Uru.
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people. Jin Furuwe, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji.
Wer dann Tokiko umgebracht?
But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Pit schools in Africa.
He wasn't some noble philanthropist.
Ich glaube, wenn er es perfekt macht, gibt es ein Achievement, aber...
That has nothing to do with anything.
Personal enjoyment.
I don't think Uru had that kind of hobby.
Nicht so wie Saito. nirvanA.
That's right.
Wirklich?
The nirvanA Initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha. That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside the little details for now. The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference. The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart. Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th, Jin Furuwe's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's. Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those 3? You have good intuition. You might already know.
Timeline was not in the correct order? Because Tokyo made miracles happen?
You've been brainwashed. You can't be taking Tokiko seriously, honey. It's all a lie. Probably.
Professor Brown created a time machine.
Who is Professor Brown? Could you please not introduce a new character out of nowhere?
Ryuki and Mizuki were hallucinating.
No, not hallucinations. The right and left half of their bodies were found. No doubt about that.
Hat es jetzt damit zu tun, dass Ryuki ein unreliable narrator ist? The timeline was not in the correct order.
Right. In other words, it's not like that. It's like this.
What?
This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA.
Sie sind rot und what the fuck?
You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present. In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here. Now do you understand?
Nein.
Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning. Komeji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m.
What the fuck, Spiel? Jetzt macht auch die Route gerade Sinn. Ich habe mich ja gefragt, warum Komeiji den Körper finden konnte, wenn er vor 6 Jahren schon gestorben ist.
6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute. Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
Original flowchart? True flowchart. This is a chart that shows the flow of the story in chronological order. The true flowchart can be checked from menu flowchart. Sechs Jahren. Mizuki talks to Mizuki what happened 6 years ago. Dann der Tanz von Kizuna. Dann sinken wir mit Chikara Horidori vor 6 Jahren. Treffen Tokiko. sinken mit ihr. Wir finden die Leiche. You're still the president of only one Tokyo's right half. Sie ist also in der Gegenwart gestorben. Vor 6 Jahren machen wir ein SOMNIUM mit Komeiji. Aber da hat er dann das gefunden, was Terra wollte. Fuck.
Anyway, that's just my genius analysis. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right? Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko? Jin, Chikara, Komeiji.
Das sind die 3 Opfer von Uru. Aber wer sind Tokiko und Urus Täter?
It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these 3 in half.
So ein Bullshit. Erstmal 2 Stunden... Oh Gott, mein Gehirn.
But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th. Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko?
Ryuki.
Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon. By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freyr.
What?
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on.
Gott, warum muss es schon so spät sein? Ich kann das heute nicht beenden.
Huh? Who was I just talking to? Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink. It's awfully cold tonight.
Freya hat sich doch nur Tokiko so genannt. Hagen Garden, 3 Uhr nachts.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay? Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kizzy and I went missing. Last night around 11 o'clock, Chieda, her father, contacted me. Alba and I started our search for Kizzy. After a while, I got a call on my phone. It was from her. She told me to meet her at ION.
So, that makes us sisters? We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes.
Nur haben wir das bessere Herz.
That's crazy. I'm a copy of you. Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone, right?
Lustigerweise habe ich das letzte Buch, was ich beendet habe, hat auch mit Klonen oder was Ähnlichem damit zu tun. Der Zwillingseffekt von, wie heißt der, Tal M. Klein oder so. Kommt's auch, passiert was Ähnliches?
Technically, yes. But our DNA isn't exactly the same.
Warum klingt ihre Stimme gerade irgendwie so ein bisschen rauchig?
My genome was rearranged.
Das klingt sie gerade ein bisschen anders.
Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me. Don't say it like that.
My older sister, technically she's the original that I was based off of, but I don't want to think about it like that. She's more of my big sister by proxy. Ach, nicht jetzt. What do you want from an anime? Ich würde sagen Story. Right, you need to be able to tell an enjoyable story. Ich habe jetzt irgendwie erwartet, dass noch Fanservice als Option ist. So, mal wieder speichern. Was raised at Iron too?
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here.
Ist dann schon das File abgedatet mit Personen? Ah, da ist Date. Er hat noch gefehlt. He wandered all over the country after losing his memory in the explosion 6 years ago. After seeing the news of Jin's left half being found, he gained all of his memories. In order to perform his own investigation, he used Gen's mask.
I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out.
Vintage.
The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places. But we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar. So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis. They called you Mizuki.
What happened after I arrived at Iron?
They took me to Horadori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments. I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws.
Ich hab erst was anderes gelesen.
My time with Horadori Institute ended when I was 9, and you were 3. It shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family. But me? Well, I told you about me, right? You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition.
Da stimmt, das blinde Auge.
Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman. So when you were 9, you were adopted by the Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15, I lived under the same roof as Kizuna.
Dachte, wäre stolz.
I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
What about after that?
You said something about an eccentric woman? Yeah, I was adopted by her. Do you mean...
Tokiko?
Shizue Kuranushi. Boss.
Oh, no! Oh, dieses scheiß Foreshadowing. Spiel. Du mich auch.
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now.
Nein!
You think that sounds kinda lame, huh?
So, ist sie jetzt im Pfeil? Ach, immer noch nicht. Und Boss hat... Sie hat nie gezeigt, dass sie genau aussieht wie Mizuki.
No, it's not that.
Why did Boss adopt you?
You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy. So she wanted to make you work for her. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top-secret member of Abyss. Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi.
Warte, das spricht man so aus? Ich dachte immer eher so... Kunoichi.
Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi.
Ich hab's nie so ausgesprochen.
Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki. Ryuki? Why? I wonder.
Was ist noch mit Ryuki los? But February 6 years ago?
It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
Ask her about what happened back then. She told me the details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th. Das heißt, vor 6 Jahren, als Ryuki Das heißt, als wir vor 6 Jahren ermittelt haben, hat er nicht Mizuki gesehen, sondern Mizuki Kuniichi. Das erklärt, warum sie... Ne, was? Deswegen gibt es die Ryuki... Momente, wo er die 18-jährige Mizuki sieht. Oder? So müsste es dann noch gewesen sein. The 14th. Da hat, als wir das gemacht haben, hat sie ermittelt.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone. If you do, I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money.
Er hat uns Mizuki hier gemeint, oder?
Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
Ja, Firebird meint es komplett am Arsch.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago. But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore. Aiba, you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline, so there was no backup taken.
Why were you hiding your identity?
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible, anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband, get married, start a family, live happily ever after. A life like that.
Warte, ist ein Mizuki. Das heißt, ich muss jetzt das Ganze, wenn man sich nochmal im Spiel nachguckt, heißt das, dass immer wenn die Leute Mizuki haben sie nur mit Vornamen dann gesprochen, oder?
But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least. I see. Well, why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point. Maybe that's true.
Stimmt, warum ist sie nicht in Spiel 1?
By the way, I'm curious. Why were we given the same name? I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name. But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute? I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right? You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki. Yeah. Is that what I called you? No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB.
BB?
BB? Yeah. BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this. Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case. Follow me. I want to show you something. Huh? What is it? Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
Informant Persons. Ja, alle Personen gesammelt. Yay, alle gesund und munter. Sieht so dumm aus. Und der Körper.
Ah! What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Einfach alle Routen auf einmal, ja.
Jeez, just relax.
Ah, jetzt heißt sie... Ach, Bibi.
I can't just relax! What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here?
Wo ist Amame?
Oh, and most importantly... Who the hell is this?
What? Isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
Jetzt macht auch Abandoned Factory auch Sinn.
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
Okay. I think I kind of get it. 6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him. Then he got captured by terror but managed to escape.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
My voice reaches Date's brain right now. That's because there's a reception device in his left eye socket. You could mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle so it's still on. It's the same for Mizuki Kuranushi. She hears my voice too. Mizuki Kuranushi is kind of long. I'll just call her Bibi. Was steht denn so bei Bibi dabei? Bis Undercover Special Agent Mizuki likes Mizuki Date. Anyone who messes with Mizuki Date. Oh shit, sie mag Kaname Date nicht. Hobby is watching over Mizuki Date. Das ist your skill! No! No! Guessing which panties Mizuki Date is wearing that day. Mizuki Date was born from her DNA, almost like a little sister. She lived at Ion with her until she was 3 years old. Mitsuki Kuranushi secretly watched over Mitsuki Date from afar, watching her grow up. Das Film ist eigentlich so ein Appendix. Ein bisschen was. Bondage. It's rope that you had in tortoise shell bondage precision. Tortoise shell? No, that's not true. Was it a crab tie? No, no crabs, no tortoise, no shrimp, nothing. There are many bondage positions which reference sea life. How strange. Stupid, perverted, porno mag collecting old man. Also my adoptive father. Ugh. What are you pretending to be Genny?
I know that Horadori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horadori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horadori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
Uh-huh. Do you reveal your identity now?
Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their nirvanA initiative. So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuranushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago.
The abandoned factory incident?
He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, then told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
Let me just say one thing.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that. No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that!
I'm home. Welcome back.
Aww. The arcane incantation aus Teil 1.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Alright, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki? I'm home.
Welcome back, Date.
Oh.
But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
Why? Why did you do that? Ach, Greg.
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
Ich muss immer noch sagen, dass mir der Song aus Date's Home immer noch am meisten gefällt. Naja, wir haben schon einen neuen Sub-Sound. Eigentlich. Hat bis jetzt noch keiner benutzt. Kannst du mal kurz Streamlabs. Alert. Test. Subscription.
Good boy.
Okay. What? Hab ich's nicht abgespeichert?
Good boy.
What?
Save Settings, ja, das sollte ich auch noch machen.
Why? Why did you do that?
Das ist wahres Gameplay, was? Achso, das stand auch dran. Wir sind bei V und damit sind wir bei noch 31 Champions. Wenn wir noch neue Releases zu gucken. But you went missing.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
Did you hear Richie?
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
What novel genre might get popular? Retirement home harem love comedy. Classic model painting already does that. Okay. Ich glaube, ich sollte mal auch mal wieder speichern kurz. Ne? About BB. Okay.
It is snowing outside. But do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
About BB?
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years. But I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on. And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
Mizuki is BB's clone. Data already knows this. BB told him. But Kizuna and Leon don't know this yet. They think they're just sisters. Why are you here?
I told you that we wanted to run away together.
And I wanted to be with Leon.
I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
Warum haben wir den Freezer dann geöffnet? Das heißt, Gen, den wir dann in dem Somnium gesehen haben, war Date. About BB.
I've known her for a long time. She's a former co-worker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out!
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral. Most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a Thieves Guild, BB? The snow isn't letting up. Don't change the subject.
What time is it?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m.
4:20.
Daybreak is close.
Leon. So. Where's the real Genny?
I don't know. Not here.
It's fine, I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
It's half.
Hä? Komm, habe ich jetzt wirklich dann noch was für sie geskippt? Das ist ja dumm.
So, you finished reading the file?
Yeah. Now do you understand?
What's in the box?
Now you know whose left half is in the freezer. Jin. Jin Furue. That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Komeiji. This box.
Tokyo must have written it. The wall. Changed?
That outfit was so hard to move in. With the wireframe and all the stuffing.
About Jin Fury. Lian Kizuna, okay. Lian Kizuna aren't here right now. Split at Brahman.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were gonna think hard about where to go.
About Jin Fury.
I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worst of all. He got his first transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin. So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will? I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
When did you get here?
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Lian to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the 4 of us headed down the stairs. Lian carried Kizuna down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
What happened up till now?
I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
That's what we came here for. Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah.
Amame.
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
Amame Doi.
Really?
About Uru Somizuki.
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somizuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin. Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent. It was considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Die andere Option ist auch verrückt. What did you find out?
I used Marco's X-ray function.
Narcos?
Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
Oh. Der Trans... Oder der genderfluide Dings, der den Shitstorm auf Twitter hatte?
He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much. Unlike someone else I know.
Excuse me? Are you talking about me?
Mm-hmm. I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye. But he wasn't finished yet. So instead, I got Iba. But Iba and Date. Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time. And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kinda sad. I made so many memories with you, Iva.
Jetzt zeig mal Marco.
I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half? That was for the nirvanA initiative, right? Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the nirvanA initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right, the mastermind is dead. But you saw it, on the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan. That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice, but Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died. Which means...
the main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the nirvanA initiative.
When? Where? How? We are completely in the dark.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the nirvanA initiative?
Oh nein, das ist Ryuki.
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
Wir haben jetzt nicht geguckt, was in der Box ist. Hm?
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Open Sesame!
Hey, den Witz habe ich vorher gebracht.
Marco, please. What is this?
As you can see, it's a hidden passage.
But why is it here?
Let's get moving.
Jetzt weiß ich auch nicht, was in der Box ist. Boah, Spiel, ey.
What?
Oh, Ryuki.
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals? That's right.
Mizuki, look.
Ryuki.
I'm here too.
Hey June, hier. Da hast du deinen Tama.
Tama.
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
The torch is lit. Nava must have lit it earlier. She seems a little pissed. 2 cathedrals.
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it. It is a cross-section of the 2 cathedrals.
You get it now?
Nice branch. Kommst du mit dem Aufzug oder mit dem Staircase hin und mit einfach nur einen?
There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror, what he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
And that mysterious box.
The one connected to the Nice building is the east one.
Ich würde also sagen, wir können nicht die Box X-rayen.
You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Huh.
Cool rail.
Beats me.
Maybe it has something to do with what Nyes believes. 2 in 1. I think they were obsessed with that.
Stupid, shameless man. About Ryuki.
Do you hate Ryuki? Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs.
What?
6 years ago, he...
Be shotted by Ryuki.
It made my heart condition worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium, I got there before you and found the corpse.
Ah, jetzt kann sie auch erklären, warum sie auf uns geschossen hat.
At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half. But I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop you. That's why...
Bibi sniping Mizuki. Bang.
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
Guter Plan. So. About Kizuna.
I heard. So she eloped, huh? It had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Are you okay?
He appears to at least be breathing.
He might not be if there was rope and a branch in here.
Wow. Schießt. Nee, sie hat ja mit Rubber Bullets auf uns geschossen. Also mit Gummi geschossen.
This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
Why are you here?
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file?
He did, yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
What about the self-destruct program in Tama?
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago. I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same? Ryuki, you made a mistake. But lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything. If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone.
Mr. Date.
Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink.
Das war der Große.
You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again. Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top. That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
Mr. Date. Everyone.
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry.
You mean...
Come climb up here. Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
Okay.
After that, we all shared information. Aiba, Tama, Maruko. What? Ich dachte, er ist Marco. Talking about it might solve things.
Worried about school?
I live in a society.
Is that so? Worried about work?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not being evaluated fairly?
That's right.
You must be working hard. People's evaluation of others are always different. I am an AI, and thus not a perfect judge of human character. One option would be to simply behave in whatever way would please your evaluator. It is a perfectly legitimate tactic. There is nothing wrong with being opportunistic.
Ich weiß nicht, was du hast, Firebird. Do you know what day it is today?
Aiba, do you know what day it is today?
A wonderful day. Perhaps.
Speaking of evaluation. Ach, immer noch A2. Working hard or hardly working? What's your type? A caring person. I like it too. Warum heißt sie jetzt Maruko hier? Data received everything as well via the device implanted in his eye socket. Anything that wasn't recorded electronically we shared verbally. Everything from 6 years ago, everything from this year, all the information including SOMNIA from top to bottom.
So, the first thing on the agenda is stopping the nirvanA initiative.
When? Where? How? We don't know anything about it.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the nirvanA initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order. First, Terror, Uru, created a video.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about me. You should talk to Ryuki.
Why are you talking to me? It's Ryuki's turn, isn't it?
About the videos.
Uru created 3 videos. QR video, nirvanA trial, and nirvanA X. The QR video was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Merely a small part of my plan. It's the prototype.
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but...
It's just an urban legend.
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing. The nirvanA trial.
What a nirvanA trial.
It was uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of nirvanA X, the third video, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like BATS 490, in the nirvanA trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that,
you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city, and those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral.
Schau mal zum Beispiel.
Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
Oh, TC Purge.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip. Can you picture it? The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge. Because I opened the box.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it. And he can't spread it either. Having said that, TC Purge is still a problem.
Deswegen ist er bei den Videos immer so ausgeflippt.
Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets, and a lot of suicides.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success. He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now, to raise the curtain on the main event.
Main Event. Kurz speichern.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
If we do things that are beyond the comprehension of the designer, simultaneously, all around the world, bugs will start appearing everywhere.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
That is the nirvanA initiative.
Even if this nirvanA thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
Is the plan going to happen?
The final video, nirvanA X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
Data.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today. But what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Where is this going to happen?
Well...
we don't know.
My guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
C, C, F, G, G, D, A, E, I, G, A, H, E.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something Bibi said earlier. The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue. Right.
Well, in that case, there is one person. I don't know if they're the culprit, but they might have some valuable information. I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Amame? ist ja lustig.
I understand. I'll tell you the truth.
Big sis!
Amame!
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin. I'm the reason it's there. It's my fault. 6 years ago, February 11th, my father called me here. Shoma wasn't here. Only my father and half a corpse.
Mama told us that Jin's body was hidden under the floor. The same body that was in the suitcase. Mama said that she'd take care of it. She brought it again, and they stored it in the freezer at Brahmin.
Genny didn't do anything wrong. I asked him to do it. And Shoma has nothing to do with this. He just found out too.
Mame, that's not what we're here to ask.
We're looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko.
What? Terror is dead?
We didn't have time to explain everything. We told them about Terror's identity and the nirvanA initiative as quickly as we could.
You can tell us more about what you know at the station.
Amame, will you come with us?
Again.
No, no! I don't care what you say! You can't take Big Sis away!
I agree with Shoma. I don't want you taking Amame away.
What's the problem? We just want to talk.
Wait, Amame, did you kill Terror and Tokiko?
What are you saying?
Amame didn't kill anyone!
So, aber es ist leider sehr spät. Das müssen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wahrscheinlich letzten Stream aufheben. Drei Enden? Kann das sein? Ne, 2 Enden. Ja. Bin ich ja mal gespannt. Captain Cliffhanger. Ja. That's me. Hätte ich mal einen Tag später angefangen, hätte ich am Freitag gemacht, dann hätte ich ja noch durchmachen können, aber nee. Ich wollte halt schnell mal das Spiel durchhaben, damit ich auch dann, dass mein A bis Z dann weg ist und dann kann man ja gucken, was noch gestreamt wird. Ich habe noch genug Visual Novels. Oder andere Spiele. So, was haben wir? Ah, sehr schön.
Woohoo! Show me too!
Burning Hand. So, was haben wir im Dream Album?
Hurry and check it out. Come on. Woohoo!
Schick. Jetzt lässt sie hinein. Klappe. So. Das heißt, beim nächsten Mal ist das Spiel bestimmt vorbei. Ne, in 3 Stunden.
Why? Why did you do that?
Das ist ein Test. So. Das finde ich... auch wenn ich jetzt eigentlich recht viele Visual Novels gespielt habe, ich schaff's echt immer wieder genreblind zu sein. Ich war zu doof, Danganronpa 1 den Twist zu erkennen. Ich war bei Virtual Last Reward, der komplette Plot-Twist ist an mir vorbeigegangen. Ja, das kann man als negativ oder positiv sehen. Ich kann mich immer überraschen lassen. Hey, der September ist online. Ich werde hier 3 Sub, ja. Ich könnte hier 3 Emotes benutzen, wenn es welche geben würde. So, raiden wir einfach Taco oder so. I keep it Taco. Der olle Jin Main. Und dann bis zum nächsten Mal. A bis Z, Solo Q oder den wohl letzten Stream. Der SOMNIUM Files. Bye bye.